a continuation of Am I Safe? And we're experimenting here with different tack at Liberty to make sure Josie's okay with everything. And this was just, will she come up to me at the mounting block? And I'm doing everything in a pretty neutral area, an area of the arena that she's comfortable with. So this is our first pass at each of these phases. This next one, I'm going to grab the pad. So again, I'm going to the mounting block and just taking my position. She tends to walk with her ears back, but I see her here. She seems pretty happy and content. But then, as we walk, she has her ears back. And I was watching her the other day. I noticed even with nobody around, her ears will be forward and then her head goes down and her ears go back. So I don't know if it's just a habit, something I'll probably never figure out. So I don't see it as something of displeasure or discontentment. I think it's just a behavior that's part of walking around, which seems odd, but I don't have any other evidence of why. So there she, I had the saddle. She came, walked right under it, put it on her. Her ears were forward. So here I'm just taking the girth. Again, she could walk off. I don't have anything holding her there. And this is her right side, which typically would, when I first got her, especially a couple years ago, was like a big, difficult area for me to be on the right side. So here she had no problem. And yeah, she still likes to lift her foot when I'm on that side, but that's okay. So here, I'm not doing like a really tight girth. I'm just putting the girth on to show that I don't think that's an issue with her. And here, the next piece of equipment is the bridle. And I'm just giving her this signal to line up with the mounting block. This is something I could still probably work on to make a little bit more clean, but at this point, that's not part of this project. It'd be something else. So here, again, I'm just offering her the bit. She puts her mouth right on it, no problem. She pretty much came with this behavior. And actually, she would actually nosedive to the ground. So I've gotten to where I can at least keep her up at my level because I don't really want to be on my knees bridling her. But, this whole day, it was 20 degrees, I think. It was snowing. I don't know that the wind was blowing a lot, but these are times where, she could be quite spooky or worried about things, and she was not at all. So I was quite happy about the whole situation here and her sense of well-being, I guess. So now that we have all the equipment on, this is something I'll probably do every couple of days in different parts of the arena to make sure that there isn't something where she's uncomfortable. So I decided just to do a little bit of lateral work with her, and I've been working on that just to see what is the best way to ask for things, and also just to get her more comfortable with me touching the bit and the bridle, and to be able to transfer that to under saddle. So anyway, here I'm just taking off all the equipment, and she seems fine with that as well. So the next thing we'll do, and I'm just lining her up here again, just to start it off. I always like to have a good starting point, and it's always like, oh, well, here we're going to go ride, or here we're going to start at the mounting block. And here with the lateral work, I've been experimenting with neck rein turns because I noticed that she's quite right-handed or right-footed, whatever it would be, and working to maybe even that up a little bit. And I might throw a couple of stills in here about that. But so here I'm just starting off with her turning in towards me. But what I'd really like to do is work on having her counterbent, which I might show that again sometime. But here she really wanted to do a haunches in. So I thought I would show that. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.